Question 3B. Can you repeat an occurrence that no one has observed?
Yes, you can. Let me first start out with something simple. We walk across a forest. There is a tree down there. No one saw the tree fall. But does that mean we cannot make trees fall down? Yes, we can. For instance, hacksaws, buzzsaws. I mean, there are people who made an entire living out of cutting down trees. Beavers can cut down trees. Small ones, I think. Don't quote me on that. No, feel free to quote me on that if I'm wrong, but want to know up to it. Let's see. Termites can cause a tree to fall. Now, while we can't eat the tree away like termites do, for instance, we can replicate it with the uses of acids and other stuff like that. So, can you repeat an occurrence no one has observed? Yes, I'm even going to go ahead and expand this. We have done abiogenesis. We have created the first steps of self-sustaining life. This was done in 2009, 2008. Recently, we have created a synthetic cell. So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and say we can create an observance or an occurrence no one has observed.
Question.
Oh, and also I'm going to be posting links to abiogenesis and the creation of the synthetic cell down below. Including, and just so you know, most of the stuff I'm giving you is peer-reviewed.
3B8. If you say yes to that question, explain how so, and give 100% infallible, non-opinionated, empirical proof on
I already am.
how you can. Question 3BB. If you do attempt to repeat it, wouldn't the outcome be based on the assumption that it happened like you thought it did?
No. The question here is to repeat the result of it. We can repeat the result of it. I don't see any problem. What is more, even if we do not know exactly which occurrence it was that caused it to happen, we're still able to recreate it. For instance, let's go back to the tree question. When we come across the tree falling in the forest, first of all, did anyone hear it? I'm going to say probably the beaver that knocked it down. Secondly, I've already given you the variety of means that we can use to reoccur it. We can even just kill the tree and let it fall and watch it fall naturally. While we probably will never know which one it was that felled the tree, we are able to recreate, well, most of them, if not in artificial means, all of them, including the eating away of the tree by the termites.
If you said no to that question, this is question 3BC. Explain how not, and give 100% infallible, non-opinionated, empirical proof on how it wouldn't be.
Well, we make the tree fall down. We've created a cell. Shoot. You know what? I'll even take this a step further. When I look at you, I can say you weren't that your mother and your father had sex. Standard means of reproduction. Now, while I wasn't there to observe your parents having sex, I can recreate it so that your parents have sex. I can recreate it in my own bedroom with my wife. So, yeah, I'd say we can go ahead and recreate the events that will cause an occurrence. And we can do it in a variety of different forms.
Question 4.
Oh, cool. Question 4.
If I were to solve a math problem, and I started solving it at the middle of the equation, would the outcome be an assumption based on the fact that I skipped half the equation? Alright, let's try another one. If I started watching a movie halfway through, will I truly understand the outcome since I missed the beginning of the movie?
Well, I'm not a math whiz, so I'm going to go ahead and back off of that. Now comes someone else who is to keep up. I am, however, good at movies. And I will say no. If you come in halfway through a movie, you will be able to, and the actors are good, and the pacing as well, and the script line does an actual good job of explaining the plot. You will feel an emotional attachment to the characters. Within a few minutes, you will be able to should be able to be caught up on what it was that has happened before in the film. And you should be able to have just an impressionable understanding to the ending as someone who has sat there at the beginning. So, no. No, I don't think it will be different. I'd also like to add, I don't know what these questions have to do with the scientific debate.
Do you see that the ending is contingent upon the beginning?
No.
And the beginning on the end?
No.
If you don't have the beginning, the end result will be an assumption, which cannot be regarded as science, but religion.
Yeah, I can go ahead and grant you that religion does not need to have a burden of proof. That's why it's called a belief. Yep. I'll get to something later in the rant.
There's an intelligent designer because I can't prove 100% that there is one.
So you believe there's an intelligent designer because you can't prove he's there. Okay, that's sad. That's really sad if that's the standard of evidence that you have in your life. If that is the basis of your foundation of your being, okay, I shouldn't go that far. Religion shouldn't be a foundation of your being, but if that's the foundation of your morals, where religions claim they have it, if that is, I can't prove it's wrong, so it's got to be right, I really feel sorry for you.
I believe there is one, however. Which brings us to question 5. Since the beginning of your theory can't be proven, nor is it a part of science, how do you expect people to think it's not a religious belief? And why don't you think it's a religious belief, since your theory can't be proven, nor is it a part of science?
Well, I was going to give this later, but you opened the door now, so I'm going to go ahead and address this now. I've given you our proofs. I'm giving you some of our proofs, I should say. But none of this disproves God. And why? There's a central word in there I want to address. Proof. Now, our proofs are based on math, are based on the observations of the universe around us, and the observation of the Big Bang Theory is not the Big Bang, but rather that you are here. And that is what has prompted our search. That is what has prompted our learning the universe around us, is searching for why we are here. What I'm giving you is based on math, and is based on the ability to reproduce the results as we expected them to be reproduced, and a consistent basis based on the observations that we have and the repeated tests that we have done. Many people have tried to disprove it, and so far we have yet to have anyone who can. Now, if it was disproven tomorrow, it would be disproven tomorrow based on facts, based on logic, based on facts, and by logic I don't mean the simple logic, I mean the mathematical logics, I mean the physical logics. That's our standard of proof. Religions is a book that was written 2,000, well, more than that in some cases, the Old Testament, nearly 4,000 years ago, by people who worshipped a sand god. And any time evidence is presented otherwise, religion closes its eyes, plugs its ears, and says, la 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 la. Which one of these sounds like beliefs to you? The empirical evidence I'm giving you in the links below, or closing your eyes, shutting your ears, and screaming loudly, God did it by magic. No, I don't see a similarity.
For any of the previous or following questions, if you're going to fill in the gap by saying, we don't have the answer now, but we will in the future, answer me these questions.
Guess what I never did? I never said we don't have the answers now. What I said was, ooh, here's a possibility. Ooh, here's another possibility. Ooh, here's another possibility. I never said we don't have the answers. I said we have an abundance of answers. None of it was saying, la 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 la, God did it. God did it by magic. You know, the Catholic Church used to say that. I hate to pick on the Catholics with this, but they used to say that, and they would say that if you questioned it, you should be burned at the stake. They would say that if you owned a Bible so you can read it, which could lead to questioning it, you should be killed. Now, compare that to what scientists are doing. Scientists are giving you information so that you can look it up yourself. Sorry, end of that rant, I promise. However, again, I am not saying we don't know. I'm saying we have an abundance of knowledge, and I have given some to you, good sir.